Nung nalaman niya na may statement naman pala ang kliyente, kaya niya winidraw. Ngayon, apparently, parang mas gusto ng prosecusyong makita kahit na kami ay wala ng intensyon na tingnan yung mga bagay na yon. Kaya noong yung day-to-day po na tinatawag na activity ng isang bank deposit transaction. So anong ginawa po namin? Nung Lunes po o kahapon ay nag-file kami ng manifestation. Sinasabi lang namin, yung una naming kagustuhan na tingnan yung day-to-day transaction ay inuurong na namin, hindi na po kami interesado. Yun po yun. Hey, okay na po tayo. Salamat po.
Yun pa rin po ang pinag-uusapan, Cathy, yung hinahambing nila po dun sa search and seizure provisions ng Constitution, itong subpoena na inisyo para po makuha itong PS Bank accounts.
At samantala, Mark, mahalagang malaman po natin ang opinyon ng taong bayan tungkol sa nagaganap dito sa paglilitis. Panoorin po natin ito.
Yun lang. Naiinis na ako dyan, ang haba-haba. Yun nga yung sa dollar account, ipabukas na niya. Tsaka yung kanyang mga... Yun nasa bangko, PS Bank. Ano pa yung isa? Ano pa yung PS Bank dito sa Katipunan? Pinapanood ko yan, pero naiinis na ako.
Ang pinakadabi sa lahat, itigil na lang nila yung, bumaba na si Chief Justice Corona, kasi yung milyon-milyon gagastusin nila sa impeachment na yan, ilaan na lang nila sa mga kababayan natin na nilindol, sa mga naghihirap.
Ayan, Mark, iba-iba ang reaksyon. Merong naiinis at naiinip at merong isa naman na sinasabing dapat na daw mag-resign itong si Chief Justice Corona.
Yun ang maganda, no? Kasi kahit na kung anong estado mo sa buhay, ano bang trabaho mo sa buhay, meron silang magandang opinion eh. And actually, pwedeng sa TV yung ganong mga opinion.
Tsaka Mark, nakikita natin na naiintindihan ng taong bayan itong nagaganap dito. Kahit na maraming legal terms ang nababanggit during the trial, ay naiintindihan po ng ating mga mamamayan ang nangyayari.
Gusto ko itanong kay Dino, itong buong impeachment trial, how is this enriching legal education in the Philippines?
Well, for one, it is going to set a precedent, no? Established jurisprudence on the matter because yung nakaraang impeachment naman hindi natapos. So, pag natapos to, at least it will set a precedent na for future impeachment. Sana wala na, pero for future impeachment.
Pero sa mga discussions ng mga professor ninyo, pumapasok ba itong impeachment, nagiging examples, nadidiscuss ba sa klase, or you still stick by the curriculum and the syllabus?
Well, I think, depende kung anong subject. Siguro, lalo na sa nagtitake up ng civil procedure dahil the civil procedure nga applies statutorily to the rules of impeachment written by the Senate. So, most probably, the professors will take this as a good opportunity to, have parang a live example of how the rules are applied.
Dino, kahapon ay nagdesisyon ng mga senator judges na irespeto itong TRO na ibinaba ng Korte Suprema tungkol sa usapin ng dollar accounts ni Chief Justice Corona. Ano ang tingin nyo bilang mga law students dito sa naging dahilan ng Senado sa kanilang pagboto?
Para sa amin, tama lang yun. Kasi gano'n naman po talaga ang training sa isang law student at gano'n din ang thinking ng mga abogado is that you really have to respect the Supreme Court as the highest interpreter of the law. So for us, tama lang yung ginawa ng Senate na they respected the TRO and chose to obey it.
Yung usapin ng itong authority ng impeachment court at ng authority naman ng Supreme Court ay siyempre pag-uusapan yan. Merong komentong ipapadala ang Senado through the Solicitor General's Office. Yun ang nabanggit kanina.
Tama yan, Mark. Samantala, mukhang tapos na ang one long Senate minute. Kaya tunghayan po natin ang pagpapatuloy ng trial.
Trial resume. George, the floor leader.
Mr. President, maybe ask the prosecution if they have another witness. But before that, the defense panel would like to have the floor, Mr. President.
If Your Honor, please.
Gentlemen.
Today is February 14, Your Honor, the natal day of the presiding officer of this honorable court, Your Honor. In addition to that, it is Valentine's Day. baka ho pwedeng ipahingi na ninyo sa amin ang araw na ito para naman makapiling namin ang aming mga minamahal sa buhay. Total, alas 4:25 na po eh. In short, I'm asking for a declaration of cessation of hostilities, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Hindi po maganda eh.
Okay. Majority Floor Leader.
Mr. President, the prosecution wants the floor, Mr. President, before we...
Your Honor, we joined the manifestation of the defense. Happy Valentine's Day and happy birthday, Mr. President.
Thank you.
Mr. President.
Peace be with you.
Mr. President.
Senator Pangilinan, Mr. President.
The gentleman from Pampanga.
Mr. President, I just want to express my my agreement with both the defense and the prosecution, and that I would like to say that because today is the birthday of our presiding officer, I think the work that he has done, his able steering of this procedure, Mr. President, he deserves this early suspension or adjournment of this trial. He has earned every peso ika nga, every second.
Thank you very much, Senator.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
to our
Thank you. Happy
presiding
birthday again to the Chief.
Thank you for being kind to a man on the departure room. The departure room.
Wag naman ho. Wag naman.
Majority Floor Leader.
Mr. President, may I be allowed to do some housekeeping chores?
Proceed.
First of all, we received a memorandum from the prosecution. In compliance with the directive of the court, the prosecution submitted yesterday its memorandum on the powers of the Chief Justice for the information of the court.
May we request that the members of the court be given a copy of that memorandum that will be a guide for us if we come to the other articles of impeachment?
Thank you, sir. Yes, Mr. President. The clerk of court will do that. Also, Mr. President, the prosecution filed a manifestation on February 9 informing the court that it is temporarily discharging Ms. Marisa O. Bondoc, Corporate Secretary of the John Hay Management Corporation, from appearing before this court until further notice.
This is the prosecution.
Yes, Mr. President.
Will the prosecution bring this witness back to the court, or are you permanently discharging her?
Your Honor, we are permanently discharging her as our witness.
Why?
We feel that we don't need anymore to put her on the witness stand.
All right.
And because she has resigned already, Your Honor, from her post recently.
All right. The discharge of what's the name of the
Marisa Bondoc,
Bondoc.
Your Honor.
the manifestation of the prosecution to discharge permanently from this trial Ms. Marisa Bondoc as a witness for the prosecution is hereby granted.
Mr. President, in compliance with the subpoena ducis tecum issued by the court, Mr. Noli D. Hernandez, Senior Vice President for Marketing of Mega World Corporation, submitted on February 8, 2012, his compliance. Annexed to the compliance are 9 documents concerning the Bellagio Golf View residences for the information of the court and the parties, Mr. President.
Any comment? Any objection? Hearing none, we note the compliance.
And finally, Mr. President, we are in receipt of a manifestation and motion from the Philippine Airlines dated and received February 9, 2012, requesting that they be given adequate time to collect and collate the documents required to be produced under the subpoena ad testificandum et ducis tecum issued to them, and praying that they be granted such period deemed adequate by the court for the production of the said documents.
What is
I move that the presiding officer rule on the motion, Mr. President.
what period are we going to give them?
We interpose no objection, Your Honor, to granting them sufficient time. Your
But what?
May we move for February 21, Mr. President.
Any objection? Well, notify the Philippine Airlines that the request is granted, but they will have to submit it that on or before February 21, 2012.
One final question from Senator Estrada, Mr. President, on the witness that will be presented tomorrow.
Thank you, Mr. President. Just a point of inquiry, Mr. President. May I know from this court if the bank manager of the PS Bank is coming back tomorrow? Ms. Annabel Chongson.
Manager of the PS Bank. Are we talking about the manager?
Yes.
Yes, Mr. President.
How about the president?
I think they were summoned also, Mr. President, yesterday.
Well,
They are here.
We will instruct the president of the PS Bank and the manager of the PS Katipunan branch to appear
Tomorrow.
in this court in the trial of this impeachment case at 2 o'clock in the afternoon of
February 15.
Monday.
No, Wednesday, Mr. President. Tomorrow.
Wednesday, February 15.
February
15.
15 at 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Thank you, Mr.
Thank you.
President.
Mr. President, may we ask the Sergeant at Arms to make an announcement?
Sergeant at Arms is, must now make an announcement.
Please all rise. All persons are commanded to remain in their places until the Senate President and the Senators have left the session hall.
I move that we adjourn until 2 o'clock in the afternoon of Wednesday, February 15, 2012.
Is there any objection? The trial of this impeachment case is hereby adjourned until 2 o'clock of Wednesday, February 15, 2012.
Ang sabi nga ni Defense Counsel Cuevas, he moves for a declaration of cessation of hostilities. Mukhang tigil muna daw yung bakbakan sa